1 second. Let's get over to the first page here. Hi, welcome. So, today, we're gonna be finishing up Dredge. Not much else to say about that, you know, like, it's just what it is. Like, there should only be, I think, another 2 hours in the DLC, probably. It might take a little longer because we need to earn money now because we bought the ship hull upgrade. But on the bright side, we basically never have to worry about our ship hull filling up ever again. So that's pretty cool, I think, honestly. With that said, we're going to get right in here, and we're going to be starting in just a moment. We'll be going over to the mangrove today and finding some freaks. And we killed the eyeballs forever over there, so I don't think we got to worry about them at least. Alright, with that said, I'll see you on the main stage. So buckle up. Make sure you have your concessions ready. Shorter one tonight, so probably no intermission. So just be aware. And let's get to it. Wow! Game screen. Hi! So, last time we left off, we had driven off the squid from the coastal location. And the manager showed up, and he started drilling again and calling everyone crazy. And the doctor's going insane now. So, you know, things are bad, like usual. Fish from the Twisted Strand. Zicpahanthus, which is mangrove. Opabenia, who is shallow. Borapetus, who is mangrove. And another crab thing, because we can never escape from the crabs, it feels like. Okay, oceanic, mangrove, coastal. Oh, we need shallow, too. For Opabenia. Alright. We can do that. I just gotta go back to the storage and unload real quick. Because the shallow one is the infused rod. So we have to take this off. I am sorry, my talisman. This over here. And there's no way we can fit this in, unfortunately, and still get the talisman in, so it's just how it is. It just be how it be. Alright. Under market. Do I have any cash on me right now? I don't have a lot. Looks like I can't even actually buy crab pots right here. Alright, let's undock. We're headed off this way. Oh yes, we have our upgraded lights. Enhanced lights. Stronger lights lessen the effect of panic and improve your light radiance. Let's head on over. Whoa, it always takes me a second to get used to the controls in this again and how it moves. But this shouldn't take too long since we only need 4 fish. And like I said, we already dealt with the primary threat here, which you can't really do in some of the other zones. Borapsis. That is different, actually. I don't think we were looking for this one. But I will take a couple copies because we need some cash. Araprima? It is an Araprima. Yo! Love you, Araprima. You're so cool. Those things are huge, by the way, in case you didn't know. Araprima's nutty. Ooh. He's broken. Scales plucked from skin turned leather. Ooh. Eyes paled from the agony of knotted muscles. Bones unset and set untrue. We actually want to go this way, I think. Because we can stop right here. How you doing, Airman? Oh, he's just the bait guy, that's right. So there hasn't been a fish so far that's required a certain type of day to get from the fuel. So we know there's not much there, so it looks like we'll have to go around the back here. Now, getting around in here with a ship that's as fast as mine is always a bit of a pain. Also, I have to remember to remove this, or things will get bad. Do. There it is. Okay, what we got over here? Araprima again. There we go. Opabinia. Welcome back, Opabinia. Trophy Opabinia. Alright, so the last thing we should really need should be out in the ocean, I think. It's cool that Araprima is here, because that was one that I was hoping would be in the base game. I thought it was going to be the rare fish here, but it wasn't. Binia again. The fuck is that thing? Oh, it's a gator. It's a big gator. Never seen those before. Alright. Wow. Yep, there's big boy. So let's hit this. And then we'll run back to shore here. Yeah, okay. Manifest. And we'll run what we have back up. And we'll buy some crab pots on our way back. Do 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 do. Undock. In Haston. It is funny how quickly we can get around the ocean, because the beginning of this game, the ocean does in fact feel like impossibly large. And now we're just so fast. We can just get anywhere within seconds. It would be nice if this ended with like a new zone, but I don't think it's going to. Like, it seems to be pretty hard locked into the 4 places we know. Bye. Bye. I guess they could send us back to the icy zone at the very end if they wanted. That would be neat. But I don't think there's been anything in the upgrades for it. Wow. What? Log back in we go. Submit samples. The fish. Do you have them? He doesn't appreciate Era Prima. Boo this man. Boo him. Alright. So the rest of this we can send to the generator. Oh, we can upgrade our defenses? No. Okay, we can't. Is there not a place? We have to expands into a large formation capable of gathering discarded. Oh, it gathers materials. Interesting. Alright, so it's like, unfortunately, yeah, this is all trawl nets and stuff. We do have a few crab pots, but I think they're basic. Yeah. So let's take this and get back to the mangroves. And we'll pick up another crab pot while we're there. Because I keep forgetting them places and not wanting to have to go get them. Which is, you know, I feel like it's understandable. It takes up so much room. Boom, boom, boom. Hello. Give me your crab pots, please. Oh, have I run out of crab pots to purchase? That's funny. Might have to, unless they're in the fish market. Okay, they are in the fish market, I was gonna say. Undock. Walk in here and quickly drop these off. avoid the exploding goo. Fucked up Gar. He's grinning. Bro has teeth where teeth should not be. Actually, they should be there, just not like that. Alright, drop that off. It's nice that for these last two zones they're gonna send us to, they're to the north next to the thing, so it's a lot less stressful actually moving from place to place. Fish market. Muscular gums grow and force cracking teeth against each other. Softer flesh tears from the strain. There he is. Nepatius. A horseshoe crab. Giant mud crab. Oops. 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 Discard, 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 discard. Alright. Get out of here. Nice and easy, that one. Apparently there's a new ability we might get here. According to the wheel, there's a locked one again. Curious what that's gonna be. Cause, honestly, I'm not quite sure anymore. All we gotta do is get a move on, though. Yeah. And we're back. Hello, Iron Rig. Really do look quite massive. The fish from the twisted strand. With the corporation leadership here, I have to focus. There are pressures acting upon me. We must know where these creatures entered, where the blood. He places the specimens onto a large metal chamber before sealing the lid. A motor runs briefly, and the pressure gauge on the chamber rises. The Elder communicates in power. He flips a large switch, and the metal chamber begins to spin. Slowly at first, then accelerating until the whole thing is a blur. Needles etch onto the graph paper, transcribing the ascent of something. Scratched out at a speed, a dark fluid rises from a tube connected to the chamber. Not yet. Pure. We'll need more. Down. Deeper. Outside, the executive is talking to the foreman. We're almost there. Give it another push. How much power can we give this thing? Sir, I don't think... We really shouldn't. The executive shoots the foreman a glance. Disdain and dismal lacing disdain and dismissal lacing the muscles on his face. The foreman backs down, defeated. Setting the drill to full power, sir. Machinery in the drill tower steps into overdrive, blurring the air with the sound of gears turning. What's that noise? Oh, it's the Leviathan! You done pissed him off. That's actually not the Leviathan, that's a new thing. Fucking Nessie just showed up. Yeah, sure enough. As the roar of the giant creature fades. Actually, that might have been what the... It's hard to see the Leviathan, really, because usually it's just, like, poking out of the water a little bit every so often. As the roar of the giant creature fades, and leaves behind a silence on all that witnessed it. Faces stare from windows, and hands grip railings, trying to process the spectacle. Boss, that must have been the thing that got our material shipments, and now it's coming for the rig. A murmur of panic begins to rise from the onlookers. No, we're close now, and it knows it. How much longer will it take for the drill to break through to the next layer? It still has a little way to go. You can't be serious, surely. Not with that thing in the water here. Our lives are in danger and you want to keep drilling? Get it done. The executive turns and walks away towards his office, leaving the foreman shaking his head. He's insane. What the hell are we doing here? This drill? Whatever's down there, we shouldn't be disturbing it. Fisherman, you've got to help us. He won't listen to reason. Perhaps he'll listen to an operational setback. What do you have in mind? We can't shout that in the drill ourselves. Not without repercussions from the company following us for the rest of our lives. But if it would be damaged by a force of nature, or force of the deep, we'd have no choice but to abandon our positions. I know it sounds crazy, but if the defenses were to stop operating suddenly, it would leave the drill vulnerable. Please, have a think. See what you can do. Oh, he's so gone. Are you okay? The inevitable conclusion. He rocks back and forth, hand shading his eyes from the harsh lights above. Our work almost complete. Closer, pure devil's spine. The wretches, where are they? Yo, Dunkleotus. Sea scorpion. The giant dragonfish. And Veteluconia. So we need volcanic and Hadal. And we already have Hadal, so we need to make the volcanic lance here. Don't fully understand the properties of blah 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 blah. Volcanic and fire-proof rod. Freezing air coalesces around a dark canister on the rod, cooling the nearby spool. Do 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 do. Fences are operational, emitting a droning sound that grates at the ears. You walk the perimeter of the tower. One of the electrical panels has been securely fastened. Ignore it for now. So we're getting to the part where I think we're gonna get the good, like there might be two split endings here. Problem is I don't know which one's gonna be which. Oh, do I? Okay, no, I do have the volcanic rod still. Okay. Alright, let's go to the generator and get ourselves some cash. Hey, Lux. Thanks for the raid. I hope you guys are having a good time tonight. Hey, Marsh. How's it going? We're getting some freak fish. The Leviathan attacked the rig. We gotta go to the volcano now. Hey, gamer. Hi. I got distracted. Hold on. I need to go back to my storage. And I don't need this one. So swap it out for you. And we have to upgrade this one. So we have to go to the factory. I was proving my ineffable strength against early level demons in SMT5 with my fully powered Yeah. Yeah, that'd do it. Alright, let's get this. And drop it in. Alright, so we need to go find another Iron Haven crate. And then we can do the next zone. Just gonna rest the night. Go over here. And sure enough, thank you, Dev, for leaving so many little boxes for me. There we go. Bop, 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 bop. I only need the one. Thank you. Off we go. So have you ended up starting, did you start the actual vengeance route then? I don't actually know if there's carryover between the two. Because, yep, yeah. Because I'm like, why would I do the creation route of a game I've already played? And then they're like, we locked secret bosses behind doing it first. And I'm like, why are you stupid? I don't know why you did that. They're like, sorry everyone who played our game. Play the route you already did before. Alright. Back. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. Alright, so we have our crab pots. Let's just organize things a little bit better here. Hey, why is the Ironhaven Corporation interested in this region? He scoffs. The corporation has an interest in every region. Over the next few years, you'll come to understand. What is your scientist doing with the fish I've been gathering? Whatever he likes. Honestly, even if I cared to know myself, I'm not sure why you think I'd tell you. The foreman was telling the truth. Something attacked the rig. The executive makes a show of looking around and peering over a nearby railing. Well, I don't see it anymore. Do you? Is whatever you're here for really worth risking the lives of your people? My people? These are employees. What else? I don't have all day. Oof. Are there any patches of contamination cited in the area? There have been areas of contamination cited in Devil's Spine. What about the missing material ships? Ever since we got the legs of the platform seated up on the seafloor, the supply ships started going missing. HQ told us they left port, but they never showed up. I guess the crews thought they would make some money sailing off with the materials and selling them elsewhere. Don't seem worth the risk to me. Between you and me, Corps has a pretty ruthless reputation at tracking down anyone who moves against them. People tend to make just one mistake, if you get what I mean. What's this rig actually for? The rig is your standard setup, designed to pierce the seabed and collect from fluid reservoirs. Doesn't have much storage capacity though, which is odd. Maybe they're not expecting a huge throughput. I didn't actually think there was an oil field out here, but I suppose the surveyors must have found something. Else they wouldn't be here talking to you. Tell me about the Ironhaven Corporation. I've been here at the Corp for about a decade now. Started off as a laborer on projects like this one. And always out to sea, mind you, and I've worked my way up to site foreman. Corps itself? Pretty successful. Bit of an institution. been around for hundreds of years in one form or another. I seem to be diversifying into new areas. The whole drilling division is guided by the scientist. He calls the shots when it comes to deciding on sites. Boss seems to listen to him too. So the executive is just doing whatever the scientist says. Alright, let's head out to Devil's Spine. Wow. So our current options are to finish collecting the fish for this guy, which we're gonna do first. And then we also have a couple extra things we can do. Like we can sabotage the defense system so that hopefully everyone gets to leave because it's no longer safe. But honestly, I feel like that will probably just make things unsafe in general. Back to the Devil's Spine we go. Just gotta keep an eye out for that stupid big fish. Dunkleoxus. Hello. This is gonna be an interesting one, because, like, most of this area is volcanic. Yep. There's our giant dragonfish. It's always a little spooky out here. Just gotta find... That's not it, actually. That's a sawfish. Maybe we'll take the sawfish, though. Stop making me go crazy. Go away. Stupid idiots. Evil tornado. It's been a while since I've been this cuckoo. Get out of here. What? Hey, thanks, March, for gifting a tier 1 sub. Congrats, Blastatron. Enjoy your emotes and your little eyeball. Let's take a little rest here. I'll learn to spread the love. Yeah. Why are you here? I'm not crazy. Go away. So, let me check our map real quick. It looks like we might have to get the one on the back of Devil's Spine, because nothing else here is counting as shallows. So we just have to keep an eye out for the big mama in this zone. As long as we don't piss off any of the kids, we should be pretty fine. It's been so long, though, that I'm not quite sure where her tracking goes again. Yep, there it is. Real quick. Just drop our crab pots. And we'll head on back and turn in those fish before they get bad. Make haste. I'm not actually sure what else there's gonna be beyond this point. And we're blowing through this last bit here. Because we're out of zones after this one, unless they decide to send me down to the icy dimension. Shark. That's a great white. Cute. Big buddy. Hi. Boom. Alright, here we go. Science lab. Dunkleosaurus. Giant dragonfish. I know you do enough, but for these streams it would have been funny if you had a little silent. Nah, it's fine. We're fishing at the theater. We don't need that. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's see. So we just have to go back and get the sea scorpion. Let's go up and sabotage the defenses. Inside a bundle of cables travels through a black box up into the heights of the tower. Black box has a number of empty slots. On the top one, which has a module inserted into it, is labeled Flee in electrical tape. I don't fear fish. Fish are my friends. Considering that this is her invention, perhaps the researcher in Stellarbation would have some advice. Alright, so we have to go back to Stellar Basin, which will take a minute. That's a bit of a trek. But that'll give us more time to catch more fish in the nets over there, which increases our chances of getting what we want. Alright, let's head out to the basin then. Thing got fucked up and evil for a second. Luckily, we can literally see the castle she's in straight ahead. It's just quite literally a straight shot. No worries about getting lost. No worries about the evils which lurk beneath. I'm quite sane, you see. Oh, is that another Iron Haven? I will take that. Thank you. Nice. Alright, off we go. Hello, ma'am. What do I need to turn the flea into explode? Ugh. Oh, hello again. What do you need? About those defenses on the rig. Oh, I hope they worked. Yep. Good. It's always nice to have additional data points. Anything else about those defenses? The workers on the rig want to sabotage them. Found they're conscious, have they? I suppose they're wanting it to look like an accident. Wouldn't want to face the Corps' wrath if they were found culpable. I do have a pleasingly elegant idea, actually. We don't have to sabotage the defenses in a traditional sense. If you recall, they emit a sort of word. At the moment, they're broadcasting a word, flee. But if we change that, I have other recordings of other words. Instead of a warning, it could broadcast an invitation. There's one in particular I've been referencing to it by its closest human analog, Rise. We should not do that. I'll prepare some blueprints for the module. You'll have to assemble it and slide it into the black box. Alright, it looks like we have to finish the fish stuff first. So let's head back up north. This is the wrong way. I was about to walk into the big squid pit. Dun 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 ba ba bum. Do do do. Almost back. Gotta keep an eye out for the big angler around here, though. He's still one of the most dangerous of the guys you have to deal with, actually. Off we go. Whale carcass. Hello, everyone. I'm back. A dinosaur story. Alright. Spend the night here. Z. Ah, nice and rested. Alright, let's head out and grab those crab pots real quick and get back. It really does feel like all this stuff is so much closer than it used to be. Even like visually. Like I feel like at the beginning of the game I couldn't even like really see this stuff in the distance. Wow. Pick up our final fish. Gotta go all the way around the back though, so it's gonna take a minute. This zone is a rather long trek. This zone is actually pretty large to swim around entirely, but you don't really want to swim through it due to all the fucking freak beast piranhas. Spider crab. That is not what I was looking for. Sea scorpion. There he is. I do not appear to have enough room. Let's get out of here. Hands that rise up out of the oil. Yeah. It's almost like it's not properly oil or something. We drilled down and suddenly a bunch of black sludge started rising out of glowing cracks under the ocean, and a bunch of long extinct animals started emerging from them. Surely nothing bad will happen. Let's get on over. Turn this last fish in. Doom, doom, doom. Then we can go get that sign that says, "Blow everyone up. Rise from the deep, great beast." I don't know why you would tell it to do that. That seems like a very bad idea, but... Dolphin. Yep. Oh no, they're orcas, actually. Hi. Okay, there we go. You remove the old module and insert a new one. As it clicks into place, the sound of the tower changes into a deep rumble. The squid is back. Yo, the Leviathan got his ass. Yeah, get them. They're getting the fuck out of here. Understandable. Have a nice day. For the last scraps of metal still falling from the destroyed drill tower, the executive boards his helicopter. Rotor's already spinning. Is everyone all right? All accounted for in the factory. Yep, foundry's fine. Guess we'll wait for our airlifts out of here then. No way I'm traveling anywhere by boat. Yeah, I'll sit tight for now. Fishermen, the main buildings are mostly undamaged, so if you still want stuff made, we can sort you out. The final sample. With shocking speed, he rushes over to the table, grabbing at the corpses. The shape that busts through. Yeah, Fishman, finally. We didn't get a fucking Fishman. He's been going crazier as we've been giving him fish. The shape that busts through the blackboard barely resembles the scientist, no longer meek and cowed, now a frightening visage of stretched skin and sharp teeth. With sickening crunch, he bites down into the sea scorpion carcass, black liquid dripping from his mouth. The terrible head snaps back and locks eyes with yours. Feral cry rises from his lungs, forming an accusatory scream with freshly born claws pointing in your direction. With limbs overcome by frantic spasms, he stumbles towards the nearest window, slowly at first, then arriving at considerable speed. The aberrated form of the scientist crashes through the glass, diving out beyond the deck of the platform, down, hitting the water, disappearing into the deep. I guess that takes care of that. Is that it? Wait, is that the end of that? The executive left and that guy went crazy and dove down into the ocean. Let me double check. that might be it. I can check my pursuits. Hold on. The only thing left is constructing more buildings on the rig. So we gotta upgrade the foundry and the factory. I think that might have been it. They did just say it was a side thing. I just wasn't expecting it to end so suddenly. Alright, let's go get the last couple things to undock to finish that off, I guess. So we need a couple more boxes. The fish? Yeah, fish. Yeah, it's set up, it's kind of weird, because it's set up not to do it earlier in the story, but to do it like alongside the story. But it came out after the other story expansion. That was like a unique zone way to the south. It's actually set up so that you can do it alongside the story at any point. But with the way it functions, you need to clear each zone before you can do the stuff from it, because you need the rods you get from them. So it's like finish a zone, do the iron rig stuff, finish the next zone, do the iron rig stuff, etc. And it's supposed to just be like a side story kind of thing. I just wasn't expecting the side story to end like that. I just can go check in with the scientist again and see if they have anything to say. The scientists to the south. Here you go. Here you go. And good progress on getting the factory fully operational. Fisherman, I think you're gonna like what we can make here now. Oh, now you can make all the repair kits and stuff. Tier 4 factory is bait refinement. Let's get this in. Yeah, it's only actually supposed to be anywhere between like 2 and 5 hours of content. Upgrade the factory. Should be able to make some better stuff. Oh, we can now turn our boxes and stuff into other materials. That's nice. Yeah, the Grand Blue Patch is live. We might check that out here in a minute, because we're going to have some extra time. Oh, once this is done. Okay, so we need more boxes. So let's just go to this one down here. We need to get 2 more boxes to finish upgrading everything. And that should resolve the last pursuit. Yeah, Relink was never intended to be a live service game. You might get a large DLC batch in the future, but like, they finished all the content they intended to make. Like, they'd have to start from scratch on anything in the future. And they were very upfront about that. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's go finish this up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hello, fucked up rig. The final fact section of the factory. Just finish this up. That'll do it for the factory. Rig architect. Build all levels of all buildings on the rig. Factory's running at peak efficiency. We've got all we need. You can now make exotic bait. Chunks of flesh float in suspension of strange liquid. Attracts the rarest of fish. Insta crab bait. Fitted with a quick release mechanism, this contraption immediately attracts and entraps nearby crabs. Aberrated bait. A canister of malignant fish remains adorned with warning stickers and caution labels. Attracts wretched fish. Yep, that appears to be everything we can do here. Let's head down and talk to the other scientists here. I don't think we can catch the scientist. I'm pretty sure he's just like straight up gone. So is it doing maintenance? Aw, rip. Alright. Let's manifest and we'll go check with the scientist's student down in the shallows. There we go. Do. How long does it say they're going to be doing maintenance for? Bum bum ba bum ba da 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 da. Fish. Ah. 6 to 10. PT. Oof. Yeah, that's a late one. Yeah. Hey, researcher, do you have anything to say about all that? No. We apparently can't tell her that the scientist, like, exploded into fish goo. I guess that's it. Do, 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 do. That was a cute little thing. I wasn't expecting it to be a lot because the last DLC was also like 2.5 to 3 hours. But I don't know. It was neat. I think I preferred the other DLC being a like wholly unique zone over this one being like multiple little revisits. I think that was it was a lot cooler to just get an entire area that's brand new. It's also kind of a shame that this DLC didn't really do anything with that zone. It only touched the original ones. It would have been nice to go head back there and see if the drill could open up something. Well, let's head back on down here real quick. Because as you can see, it's quite a ways out here. Now you have to go all the way out. In fact, I'm getting turned around. There it is. Do 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 do. It is out here, out here. Stop that, tornadoes. Pontoon is this way. And this one at least had like, this one had some cool stuff in it. Like, the giant squid stuff is neat, but at the end of the day, it was mostly for the town itself and the upgrades for this DLC. Like the squid is something you've dealt with before, and the Leviathan is something you've dealt with before for the plot. Whereas this one had the giant frozen elder gods sticking out of the ocean that you had to deal with multiple times. It was still a cool one. I do think I just enjoyed this section of the game a bit more. It was a bit spookier in what was happening than that one. That one was mostly, it just felt like for more fish, and also because we hadn't told an actual, like, you know, typical fishman story yet. It was funny that he just like jumped out of the fucking window and went crazy. I am curious, actually, because we do know there's a couple guys in here that collect fish. Specifically, the fishmonger here, who has been affected by stuff in the past, but he's never gone that far. Just, I assume it's because, you know, he knows. Whereas the scientists didn't know and went crazy. Now we're gonna quit out, I guess. There's not much else to do besides like wander around and catch more fish, I guess. Ugh, that was cute. It was like 10 bucks. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, let's see. Da 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 da. Close this. Give me just a second to check some stuff. And decide what we're gonna do here. Where is it? Let me just double check this before we decide if we're gonna do anything.